Grand Rising. Are you ready for an exciting show today? Chicago's own Shiro, Miss Rhoda Hibbler of the 6888. What?
And you're watching CTV on the Higher Learning Network. Put your hand up.
Is Monday morning a struggle to get out of bed, into the swing of things? Well, don't worry, you are not alone. Join us for thought-provoking, stimulating, and mindful conversations on the Female Solution. Higher Learning with Zelda speaks for your stress relief session on the OnAirEverywhere.com platform. Mondays at a new time, 7 till 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Share your thoughts, comments, and suggestions. And if you'd like to be a guest on the show, go to higherlearningnetwork.org.
Women have the power to transform this world. We can end crime and violence if we all agree to do one thing: share. Let's share our wisdom, share our time, share our talents, share our finances, but most of all, let's share our love. This is the Female Solution.
Grand Rising, and thank you so much for joining us this morning on the Higher Learning Network on the Female Solution. And I am so excited today. You know why? Because we have Chicago's own Shiro, the 6888. You know the Tyler Perry movie. You know what movie I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about that movie. Well, he didn't know about Chicago's Shiro because I didn't know. I knew. I just forgot. I saw the movie twice, 2, 3 times, and I still forgot. Well, if you're one of those people, don't worry. You're not alone. Because today we're going to talk about Miss Rhoda Hibbler. And we're also going to talk to her daughter. Her daughter, Carol Hibbler, will be joining us shortly. So stay close. And today's show is sponsored by iTex. If you are a business owner or entrepreneur and you have products or services to sell, then you need to be a part of this. You deserve to be a part of iTex. And you can go shopping immediately. Anything you can buy any other place on the planet, you can buy at iTex. Except you're not spending your money, you're spending dollars. So go to chicago.itex.com. Sign up and get $100 to go shopping immediately. But remember, you gotta use the promo code. You can't get that $100 off promo code. You gotta say Zelda. No, just put ZELDA. Okay. Always giving thanks to the ancestors. Right here on Monday Morning Mindfulness as we continue with the inspirational reading for the day, which comes from fellow journalist Mike House. And if you like inspiration in the morning, you will love this. Okay, and it says, my time, for Monday, February 10th, my time in Loveland. When I am praying, meditating, and embracing the silence, I am in a state of PMSing. This sacred practice elevates my consciousness, immersing me in the essence of divine love and nurturing of the development of mental wellness and wholeness. Reflecting on the story of Alice in Wonderland, I'm reminded of her journey through the mysteries of the mind, a place where reality, dreams, and imagination intertwine. Wonderland symbolizes the inner workings of Alice's mind, mirroring our own experiences with anxiety, self-doubt, and personal growth. Now imagine spending time in love land where prayer, meditation, and silence allow you with divine love. Yes. We've all heard the powerful affirmation, there is nothing to be healed, only God to be revealed. God is revealed through us, through prayer, meditation, and silence. And we are guided into our own personal love land, a place of peace, clarity, love, and mental well being for all. Be still, be calm, see and understand I am the true God. And that is taken from ancient scripture, Psalms 46 and 10. And that is your Monday morning mindfulness word of the day with Mike House. And now it is time for your Monday morning mindfulness meditation. And you know what that means, right? Just as it spoke about, it's time that we spend some time with ourselves in peace and quiet before the day gets started. Are you ready? Well, I'm ready. So let's do what we do best. And that is, oh, there comes the sun again. There she is. Well, the sun, if you want to come on out, girl, just come on out. Like I'm going to stop you really, right? You know, we had these conversations with ourselves, all up here. Oh, and I'm drinking rose tea this morning. I am drinking out of a regular tea bag. I don't usually do that, but this tea is so good. I didn't have time to do all that other stuff this morning. Okay, so I'm drinking out of tea bag, but it's delicious. Oh, it just feels so good going down. Whoop. I apologize to my folks. Did I say happy Earth Day, birthday, born day to you? No, I did not. And the sick and the shut in, the incarcerated, and those, the non-believers. Happy Earth Day, birthday, born day. If you're celebrating a birthday, we're celebrating you with you. Yay! And a belated happy birthday to Karen McCoo, my first teacher who taught me how to edit, how to produce a show, all this you see, the graphics, all that stuff. Sister taught me, yes, so she's my hero. And also Glendale, thank you, Glendale. I don't even know Glendale's last name. Been playing cards with her for 20 years. I know it just escaped me. Anyway, Super Bowl party last night. I don't do Super Bowl parties usually. Honey, they was playing big with, so you know I was there. Okay, so excuse me if I'm missing your show last night. I'll go back and listen to it. Anyway, I digress, but I just want to share that with you. And this is the time of the day that we salute the ancestors because they came before us to make our way possible. All right. So we get a little water, get a little dirt. Where your bucket? There you see the little dirt. And this is part of the grounding too. You know you can take this and put your feet in it because it's cold in Chicago. You don't want to walk outside in the dirt, in the cold, in your socks. Do it anyway. But if you can't, a little bucket of dirt. Thank you, Mama AZ. Always looking out for us, sister. The dirt, baby. Get you some earth and some grounding and heal up all this. Begin the process of connecting with the earth and healing and all that good stuff. Anyway, excuse me. I always pull a bit out for a little water out for the ancestors. Yeah, baby, just a little bit. Just a little. Ashe. Those who came before me, make my way possible. Wasible. That's a new word. Wasible. To make my way possible. I thank you. I give thanks. Ashe. And so it is. Without you and Yedna, Mama, all the Pitchford family, I wouldn't be here. Because y'all went through natural hell just so I could sit here on my butt and talk. So I'm very grateful. I'm not out there in that cold this morning. I'm here in the cold, but I'm not cold. You know what I mean. Okay. So, as always, we always begin with just a little bit of oil. And this morning I'm using frankincense. We always like to use essential oils. If you don't have any, get some. Don't believe me. Don't believe nothing I say. Look it up for yourself. This is frankincense, which is good for a multitude of things, especially if you have health challenges of any kind. Just pour a little drop right there. Just one, because it's potent. Bam. Just one. Just one. Just one. Just one. There you go. Come on. There you go. Just one, because you don't need, trust me. Bottle last you a couple of years. It's so potent. And it just soothes everything going down. So just rub it in the hands. Get ready to open up them nostrils. Ooh, that was heavenly. Oh, ooh, feel good already. See, I've got to get with these oils, I'm telling you. Especially if you're stressed out. Somebody getting on your nerves, honey, keep your oil with you. Slap it in your hand, go. And they're going to look at you like you're crazy, but you just as cool, calm, and collected. Hey, what can I say? I'll drink to that. All right? All right, so right now we're going to connect. Something they try to keep us from doing all day, every day, because they keep us on this. Ooh, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of myself. My time went down. You know, you get a report on your phone every day, how much time you spent, and mine was going up by the number. And I was like, girl, you need to get off this phone and do the other things you need to do, because all that 5G radiation all up in you, you wonder why you being forgetting things. Get off the doggone phone. Anywho, I digress. Y'all know I do that sometimes. Anyway, we're going to simply breathe in, breathe out. That's all we're doing. Breathe in through the nose, hold it to the count of 4, and blow it out through your mouth. You do not want to breathe in through your mouth, because you're letting all the garbage from the world and the chemtrails and the trash and the smoke, whatever. You're letting everything in. So breathe in through your nose, hold it 4 seconds, blow it out 4 seconds, okay? And when you inhale, your stomach should pop out. And if it's not, then that means you're not breathing deep enough. See, this is an experience. This is just not something you watching me doing. It's you got to do it with me. So what you doing looking at me? Close your eyes. You should be looking at the inside of your eyelids. That's it. That's all. All right. So you ready? We're going to simply breathe in and simply breathe out. Okay. Why, oh why, there's no sun up in the sky, stormy weather. All right, here we go, y'all. Why are you singing, Zelda? You know that ain't your forte. Somebody got to sing, might as well be me. Anyway, meantime, you're going to breathe in, breathe out. And when you hear this sound right here, that means get your mind out of what you got to do today and focus on the breath. Okay, so let's begin by stretching. Come on, stretch with me, even if you're in the bed. It's all right. Stretch from side to side. Oh, it's hot in here. I'm drinking that hot tea and got the heater on too. I'm sweating bricks up in here. But sweat is a good thing, so keep sweating. Okay, sweat the impurities out of you. I'm stretching, getting that middle. This morning, all of that. Yeah, wake it up. It's got to wake up too, because you've been asleep for 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, however many hours. So you want to stretch. Okay, turn it around and stretch the other side. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that feels good. I needed that. You needed it too, didn't you? I know. We both needed it. Yep. Back around. All right, there you go. So let's bring it back around and stretch. And down. One more time. Up. And this time, bam, let's clap. Open up the lymphatic system. That's right. Pat, 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 pat. George of the jungle. Watch out for that train. And then right on up here. And on the other side, pat on down. See, the lymphatic system is the system that drains the impurities out of your bottom. And women have this little piece of meat. I don't care how thick or thin you are. You all got this little piece of meat right here under your bra. That's your lymphatic system in there. I had a couple girlfriends die from breast cancer. They didn't know what I know. So I know that now that I found out, I'm sharing it with you. So get that little piece, love on it, massage. Love on it, child. Love on all of you. Because it ain't but one you. And you don't love on you, who will? Okay. All right. Pat on down. Pat on down. And inhale deeply. Hold it. And blow it out. Now, it doesn't matter if we're breathing together. That's irrelevant as long as you're breathing, okay? So breathe in and breathe out. And know that this is the right place, the right time for you to be doing the right thing. So close your eyes and let's continue the process. Breathe in. Hold it. And exhale. Become one with the one. One with the creator. Continue to breathe in and breathe out. Giving thanks for the power of the breath. Because someone somewhere is unable to breathe on their own. And look at you, breathing all on your own. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Now let's take the energy of the breath all the way up to the top of the head. Bring it down through the forehead, the face, landing on the chest, and rotate those shoulders backwards and forwards and forwards and backwards as we breathe in. As we send more love, light, and energy down through the solar plexus and the chest and the sides and the hips and the thighs and the knees, those pain-free knees. I'll tell you about it later as we breathe in. And as we blow out, sending more love, light, and energy down through the legs and the ankles and the arch and the instep, the toes. Yes, wiggle those toes as we breathe in. Bringing that energy back up through the feet and the ankles and the arches and the legs and the knees as we breathe in. Bringing that energy back up through the thighs and the hips and the arms as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, bringing the energy back up through the head to the crown of the head as we stretch and breathe, giving thanks for our connection to the divine. As we breathe in, knowing that we are always at the right place, at the right time, doing the right thing. And as we give thanks for the power of the breath, we are reminded of our greatness, to the connection, to the divine, that which gives us breath. And the way that we keep in touch with it is deep breathing and getting out in nature. You see that sun coming through there? She blasted, and I'm loving it, but I can't see you. So that means I got to go out there and get me 2 hours of sun. 2 hours of sun in the call of day. Ooh, got to do what you got to do. All right. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Giving thanks this morning for the power of insight, for the power of love, for the power of just being in connection with the one. We give thanks, and so it is. And exhale. And I give thanks for the power of those who came before me to make my way possible. Miss Rhoda Hibbler, you are a star among stars. You are our Shiro right here in Chicago, and we thank you for being. Ooh, I felt the chip. Did y'all feel that? I thank you, Miss Rhoda, for being here with us this morning. Your spirit lives in all of us, because it had not been for you and the 688. Baby, please. Oh, I forgot to ring the bell. And that ends your Monday morning mindfulness meditation. Miss Rhoda is talking to me in my ear. See, I know many of y'all don't believe in the ancestors, but I do, because I have daily conversations with them. And there ain't nothing wrong with having a conversation. You know, at some point you'll understand. And if you don't, that's okay too. Because have you ever thought about how children have imaginary friends? We have them too. We just been talked out of connecting with them. Going on this all day. Tell y'all 5G killing us. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about myself. Just reminding me. Anyway, I just thought I want to share that with you, because it is imperative that we cleanse ourselves daily of all the trash. We begin the day with cleansing ourselves. So that's what we're doing. And while we're cleansing, we have to remember that it doesn't always, in the cleanse, you don't always have the after experience that you think you're going to have. You just have to be patient and wait on it. Like I am going to be patient this morning. And I hope you'll be patient too, because not everybody has the benefit of what we have been exposed to. I should say the benefits that we have of living in a place that we can be of service. How do you be of service to somebody? It's easier than you think. And this is how we be of service here at the Higher Learning Network on the Female Solution. And if you will take a look, if you go to our website, higherlearningnetwork.org, and click in the upper right-hand corner, Instagram, you'll see the HLN homeless. And I know it's not homeless, it's unhoused, Zelda, but that's, we've been calling people homeless forever. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you, some of the footage that we have. And I was a little upset. I especially want to share this one with you. This guy here. Is this the one?
Hot place for this gentleman here.
All right.
So we got water. We got. Hold on a minute.
Oh, you can't. Yeah. That's not. Oh well, this is the guy. Yeah, we're underground whacker here, and it is our mission to help the people.
Like applesauce?
We can't help themselves. So
You like applesauce?
we feed them. It's real simple. We don't judge them. We just feed them. I've been homeless. I know what they look like. So this is what we do. Oh, and is that the guy? Yeah, that's
God
the guy.
bless everyone.
So if you go there and look at the page,
Right.
you'll see a lot of videos.
This is how we do it. Oh yeah. And this is how we do it.
This is how we do it. We find them and feed them. That's what we do. No judgments. We just feed them. That's all we do. Thank you for sharing and thank you for caring.
All right, man. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. But anyway, it's a whole thing. Okay. Anyway, so just want to share that with you. Tax deductible donations. Y'all know y'all getting ready to get them tax returns, so you may as well donate to tithe. Like they do at church. You always got to give it to the church. Give it to the people. The people need it too. Because some of these pastors running around here with Lear jets and Maybachs and Benzes and everything, and you on the bus. Come on now. Anywho, I digress. But anyway, please go to higherlearningnetwork.org. Thank you for going to higherlearningnetwork.org and donating. Had to share that with you. And I also have to share with you that when you go to higherlearningnetwork.org, you'll see a whole lot of different in the upper right hand corner, and maybe I should pull it up so you can see it. For those of you who don't know, higherlearningnetwork.org is the name of the nonprofit in which I work with to make it possible for that which we do. There it is. There you go. So when you go in the upper right-hand corner, get rid of that, you will see, can you see my marker? Well, the logo's in the way. But in the upper right-hand corner, you got Facebook, YouTube, X, Instagram. There's your Instagram. You click on Instagram and you can see that ton of videos. And what happened yesterday? I must remain a lady at all times. And that's what I'm going to do. But if you look through those videos, you will see something that not only shocked us. I digress. Anyway, I just want to share that with you. So please go to the website, higherlearningnetwork.org. Thank you for caring, and thank you for sharing, and thank you for joining us this morning. You can call in if you got questions, 727-731-5192. And we'll be right back and take your call.
Hi, I'm Barbara.
I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Naima. We're three Black moms.
And in case you didn't notice the resemblance, We're also three sisters.
We're going to be coming to you every week, sharing our successes and our mistakes as we navigate our lives as moms, wives, sisters, daughters, and of course, Black women in today's world.
We'll talk about it all: race, politics, religion, economics, culture, and we'll take a look at everything from whether or not to use corporal punishment to how do you teach your children about sex.
Look for our upcoming book, Growing Up Charles. It's a personal story about our lives growing up in Maple Park on Chicago's South Side. I'm Barbara.
I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Naima. We're three Black moms. Follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Three Black Moms.
Attention all talented teens ages 13 to 19. Are you ready to show the world what you've got? We're excited to announce the latest global virtual teen talent contest, where you win cash prizes and scholarships by performing your unique talent. Here's how to participate. 1. Record a 1-minute video of yourself performing your talent. 2. Upload the video, link in description or comments. 3. Submit your video by the deadline. We're looking for a wide range of talents, from singing and dancing to magic tricks and comedy skits. So whether you're a musician, an actor, or a chef, we want to see your unique talent. The top talents will be selected by a panel of judges and will be announced shortly after. So don't wait, start filming and good luck.
That was Zakia. I think that's her number. She was one of the winners of the Global Virtual Teen Talent Contest, which has now been changed to the Teens, Tweens, and Tots Contest because we get so many young people and older people who want to participate. So congratulations to Zaya Janae. I hope I got her name right. I know she was a Z. That's why I remembered it. Anywho, just wanted to show you that every last Saturday of the month, on the Female Solution, the Higher Learning Network, you get a chance to see talent from all over the globe. So these little dynamite people, they're just that, they're dynamite. And speaking of dynamite, let me bring to the table what you need to see. Now, you know I told you about the blog, so you got to go to the blog to get updates on everything. And right now I am pulling up for those who are on the switchboard and can't see, I'm pulling up the switch. I'm on the switchboard. I'm not on the switchboard. I am on the switchboard. I'm so excited about Miss Rhoda Hibbler. I can't get the words out right. Okay, because she's sitting here right here on my shoulder talking to me. She said, yeah, Zelda, going to pull that blog up. So I'm going to pull the blog up, which is tumblr.com/higher learning TV show. But if you go to our website, higherlearningnetwork.org, you'll see the blog and you just click on the blog. Anywho, let me scroll down so you can see today's show. When you go here, you see HLN Daily News in the purple, you know you're at the right place. And it says Higher Learning Network TV show. So let me scroll down. Lots of information, entrepreneurs. And Lawrence Lenore sent me a Zoom link. So if you're interested in taking your income tax and making some money off of that, besides going shopping, you might want to check this out. You can inbox me or whatever they call that stuff. Go to higherlearnnetwork.org and put in your information. I'm always okay. Anyway, let me scroll down. And I want you to see lots of information from the West Side Ministers Coalition. So please go and see that. And the video is there too. But this is what I'm looking for. Right here, baby. There she is. There she is. Miss Rhoda Hibbler, Chicago's own shero of the 688 movie on Netflix. I know you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, you're about to see our version of it here this morning. Mother Rhoda Hibbler is the grandmother of my BFF of 60 plus years. I had the honor and pleasure of being in the company of this quiet giant with the biggest heart ever. I will always remember the great meals she cooked and shared with us. Boy. Okay, I need you all on the switchboard to mute yourselves, please. Where did I leave off? I will always remember the great meal she cooked with us. Boy, this woman could cook. Yes, she could. Now I know why my girlfriend, Deborah Wright, rest in power, her granddaughter looks so good. Deborah's mom, Betty Wright, the original Betty Wright, had those same cooking skills and cooked religiously. Now you know why my hips are so big. Anyway, the conversation after dinner was even more interesting because she shared some of her experiences while being in the Army. And these photos below explained in detail by her daughter, Carol Hibbler, who is on the line, who is joining us right here on Monday Morning Mindfulness. Grand Rising Carol. How you doing, sweetie?
Good morning.
Grand Rising. And excuse me, I got a little frog in my throat here this morning. What you're looking at on the screen is a photo of Rhoda Hibbler. And Carol, her daughter, is here to tell us a little about her mom, who sent me, Carol sent me 30 pictures. And I'm thinking to myself, what am I supposed to do with all these pictures? I'm thinking 3 or 4, right? She sent me 30. So I had a little tech help yesterday. And we're going to begin, Carol, telling us what your experience was like being the mother of a shero. How cool is that? And then we'll go through the photos because I think it's important that people see these photos because I was like, and I digress. Go right ahead. Welcome, Carol. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. I sure can.
Okay.
So did you hear me?
Yes.
How long did it took you a minute to find these photos? Where were they buried?
Well, I had scanned them in over 20 years ago, right after she died, and I discovered the materials. So I had to find what flash drives they were on.
Oh, okay. Carol, spell your name for me so I don't get it wrong again.
Wow. Well, Hibbler is Hibler.
1B.
Yeah, 1B, and Carol is Carol.
That's where I always get that wrong, and I definitely didn't want to get it wrong today, so I got it right today because you have not, because you ask not, so I'm asking. All right, girl, take it away. I got it right. Voice of Carol Hibbler, daughter of Rhoda. Should be Rhoda Hibbler, shouldn't it? Okay, she wrote. Go ahead, Carol.
What can I say? I wasn't on the scene when she was in the 6888, but so I was the first child she had after serving during World War II. So she had 2 children when she joined the service. My brother and sister, Thomas and Betty. They were, let's see, they were born 37 and 39, so they were very small children when she left to do that.
Oh.
She told me that she had gone down, not on a log, but kind of, with a friend of hers to enlist, and the friend didn't get selected, and she did, and she thought she would see her husband at the time when she joined the military.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's the story I heard.
Okay, well, you heard it. That's what we hearing too. Wow, that's fascinating. And see, I'm so glad you said that because I don't know where I was stuck at in my brain, but I could never get the fact that Deborah, her granddaughter, which was my BFF, I always got that confused until much later. It's like, why can't I get it in my head that Betty, her mom, and Betty is Rhoda's sister? I'll just let you finish the story because I finally got it together in my head. But that's fascinating. Please continue.
Considering the times and what women's roles were, what roles were pushed on women, that's kind of, a big deal for women to go to the military when there weren't very many women in the service at that time.
Right.
Black women at that.
Yeah, that stereotype big time.
Would you say black women at that?
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah.
That too.
Because we saw in that movie how disrespectful the colonels or whatever you call them. We saw how disrespectful they were, and it didn't matter because they still did the job that they needed to do. And the fact that Rhoda came home afterwards and she worked, wasn't it 40 plus years as a mail carrier?
Well, actually, she didn't go back to work because she had me and my brother. So I'm the oldest of the second set, is what I say, because I have 3 brothers younger. So she was working, but there was a company called Western Electric. That was one of the companies she worked for. And when she started to have children, they let her go and told her that she was having too many babies. And you know, right, that can happen to you now, but certainly then that nobody questioned or contested that.
Right.
So when my youngest brother was probably started school, that's when she went back to work, because she did work at one time for she cleaned office buildings downtown, so she worked for General Services Administration, so that was the government, and then she applied for the post office, so she worked maybe about 20 years for the post office.
Oh,
until
okay.
she retired in the mid-80s.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I don't ever remember seeing her in a uniform. I think she had she retired when I met her?
I don't know what year you met her.
Say that again.
I don't know what year you met her. She retired when she was 65, right before she turned 65.
Oh, okay. Well, at least she got a chance to benefit from her retirement, because there's so many people today, they just not making it. I mean, look at Irv Gotti, just passed at in his 50s, and countless many more. Oh, and Lord have mercy, please forgive me, my cousin Daryl Frierson, his funeral is this weekend. His memorial celebration of life is this weekend. I digress. I do that sometime, but I just had to throw that out. The information is on the blog too as well. Wow. But
you can tell that experience that overseas and in the Army factored into how she carried herself in that job, not only in that job, but in life, because she would get up every morning and her shoes would be shined, her uniform would be, impeccable. You can see that influence from having served in the military.
Ah, yeah, because she was on it.
Not solely the military, because I'm sure that my grandmother had influence on how she carried herself too.
Your grandmother. Now, who's your grandmother? Do I know her? I don't think so.
I don't know if you remember. We called my grandmother Mama, even though we knew my mother was our mother.
Okay.
Everybody called her Mama.
Okay.
So
Miss, so your mom had 3 children, was it?
6 children, because when you count Buddy and Thomas, and then me, I'm number 3, and then my 3 younger brothers. So she had 6 children.
Oh, okay. I got that confused. Okay. And
we had 2 military in the 688.
Say that again? Say that again about she had what in the 6888?
No, when she served in the 6888, she had the 2 small children, my brother and my sister, Thomas and Betty.
Oh, okay.
And my grandmother took care of them. But notice that one of the pictures that I sent you was an envelope that was written, where it showed it was written to her while she was in the service.
Yeah.
And they lived at 2901 South Ellis, which is where Michael Reese Hospital was.
Yes. So Carol, so what I'm going to do is go down the photos that you sent me, so that those who are watching can get a visual. Now, the first ones underneath her, it says this is Paris. So explain that to us.
You know what? I'm having I should have tried to say this before we started talking, because I'm online, but I can't see the pictures now. I'm not on, I guess I'm on the wrong spot. So I'm showing you through my phone. So let's see if I can pull up the pictures so I can see them.
Well, even if you can't, I can describe to you what I'm looking at. And the first one, it says, "This is Paris." And
Okay, that was a clip that was in the things that I saw, and it's kind of like it describes where, you know, kind of like a little travel brochure.
okay. And underneath it is a picture of some water and look like two bridges. And it says, well, the picture doesn't say anything, but underneath it says Troop Ship Washington, Sunday, 9th of December. Is that 1545?
Yeah, that's military time.
Yeah, that's military time. Oh, 1545. So what is that? 345?
12 midnight. 01,
Yeah, that's
2.
345. Yeah, that's 345. On all American soldiers of this ship, I with you a good tour. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year by prisoner Kurt Volk. And I don't know what that says after that. It looks like German or something. Do you know anything about this?
Germany.
They had prisoners of war on that ship. I don't know if that was on the trip back. So that was a drawing that person did and must have shared with her.
Wow. How cool is that? Oh my goodness. Okay.
I met a lot of other people from other countries, even black people that were from Africa, maybe from Senegal. Because she described them as being very tall and very black, very dark. So that was an exposure she would not have had, obviously, if she were not in the 6888.
Okay.
People that lived in Paris, and because they were in Birmingham, England at one point, and in Rouen in France. And so people wanted to see their tails. They asked them if they bought into that fiction that black people had tails.
Yeah. What craziness.
See, I have not seen the movie. I don't have any paid TV subscriptions, you know, so I have not seen it myself. I just had people tell me what they saw.
Oh, well, you're going to have to come over here and watch it, Carol. I don't mind seeing it again. I've seen it 3 times already. Maybe 4. I fell asleep on it. Yeah. I mean, it's just that good. I mean, it just gives you.
It really was a great movie.
Yeah. It gives you not only her story, but all the other stories that we don't know about. I was like, wow, this is awesome. Now, this is a picture of her in her uniform here. And this picture here that's showing on the screen for those who can't see it, she is the person with the sign in front of her. I think she's the woman there.
I to identify her, I put that little, you know, I added that to the picture.
Oh, did you? Oh, that was smart. Okay, there she is. And as I'm scrolling down, there's a picture of her that looks like Germany or somewhere. And at the bottom, it says ration card, Army Exchange ration card. So what does that mean? This is where she had to go get her rations, her food and stuff like that. And then there's tic-tac-toe signs, and I don't know what that is.
Well, they probably, you had to show it when you went to the mess hall, and then they check off that you had, you know, come for that meal. That's what I'm assuming.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Cause
having been in the Air National Guard myself, I assume that's how that was handled. Is that they're crossing off when you show up to eat your meal.
Okay. Now there's something underneath. They almost look like lottery cards or something, but they got all these X's on them. Do you know what those are? It says film on one of them in red. I don't know. Maybe that was some kind of game or something they played or something like that. Anyway, we'll scroll on down because you can't see. But these are a list of her awards. Now this is Rhoda. What's PUT? Rhoda Hibbler, and it gives she was in New York at that time.
No,
it said New York. APO set something PM New York. Okay, I have no idea.
That APO means Iron Post something.
Oh,
and, that just that I just identified that it was being sent.
Okay.
Overseas the mail.
And
that military thing.
Yeah.
I identified that for male.
Do you have any idea what these emblems mean? I know one with 3 stripes look like a sergeant, and those. Do you know what those are?
Those are probably, when I saw that picture, those are probably things that she got from either good conduct and the service thing that they were specifically given to her. You know, when you put your uniform, when your dress uniform on, the formal one,
Right.
you have those pins in your chest.
Right. Okay, as we scroll down, Army insignia, yeah, with all the badges, and then there's her service record. The writing is so small I can't see it, but as I scroll down, I'm sorry for those who are watching. If you go on the blog, go to higherlearningnetwork.org and click on the blog in the upper right hand corner, you'll see all of this. My buddies in the service. Oh wow, she was talking about her time in the service and her buddies. Did you read those?
I looked at it's kind of like when we graduated from, I don't know if we did this in 8th grade, but in high school you had a yearbook.
Yeah.
That's what that reminded me of. So they're like wishing you well, and I'm glad I knew you, and
Yeah.
See you in Chicago one said or something.
Yeah.
Town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that. Oh, and here's one here. Somebody drew of her and it says seasick on the side.
Yes.
I didn't.
She did say they got seasick. A lot of people got seasick, you know.
Yeah.
She described it as being, and in England, we're really cold and damp.
Yeah.
And kind of thing.
And they talked about that, how cold it was in that warehouse, and they working 12-hour shifts around the clock. And I'm looking at, these are turned sideways. I can't see. What does that say? Some kind of registry. She just got all kinds of paperwork in here. And I see the WAC sign. Women. What is WAC? The Women Army Corps. Yeah.
Corps, yeah.
Okay. Oh, and here's another picture that's these are other pictures that are really clear. Oh wow, as we go down the line, there are so many sheroes who we don't know who they are, but thanks to Miss Rhoda Hibbler. I digress. I'm just so fascinated. Go ahead, Carol. Tell a story, girl.
Even though I knew about her time in the service, talked about it, but I don't. And there were people from Chicago that were in her unit, but I never met any of them in person. You know?
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's one thing that you talked about, where there was little notes left. Somebody had their address, and it was in Chicago. You know. On the side.
Okay.
So,
Oh, Carol, I do apologize. I have just went all over our commercial break. So let me take a quick break right here to remind our viewers, and we'll be right back.
And you're watching CTV on the Higher Learning Network. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Brandon. Hi, I'm Akil. And you're watching the Betty Shabazz podcast training on the Higher Learning Network. Yeah.
The Female Solution Global Radio TV Show invites you to an invigorating, empowering, interactive conversation with our team of hosts Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central Time. Start your week with Monday Morning Mindfulness with Zelda Speaks. Tuesdays, Gathering of the Griots with Asada. Wednesdays, Repairing Family Relationships with Naima and co-host Kareem Hamid. Thursdays, Veggie Brunch Live with Angela. Fridays, Health and Well-Being with Beata. Saturdays, tune in 12 noon to 2 p.m. Central Time. First Saturday, Global Talks with Zana. Second Saturday, Walk in Your Divine Authority with Mama Joy. Third Saturday, Move Around with Deborah. Fourth Saturday, be a judge on the virtual Teens, Tweens, and Tots Talent Contest. And fifth Saturday, join us on location as we conversate at the Elevate Cafe, owner Jackie Brooks. Sundays, Join us 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Time for Soul Purpose Healing with Beata. Go to thefemalesolution.com to join us on our video or audio live streaming platforms. Listen at www.blogtalkradios.com/the-female-solution. Call in on the Blog Talk Radios Network 515-605-9325 or call in and comment on the On Air Radio Network 727-731-5192. We want to hear from you.
And if you've got any questions, now's the time to ask them. I have the daughter of Chicago's own Shiro of the 6888. That would be Miss Rhoda Hibbler. And we're speaking with her daughter, Carol Hibbler. And if you'd like to ask any questions, feel free to join in 727-731-5192. As we continue the conversation on our blog, we're looking at on tumblr.com, Higher Learning TV Show. And as you can see, WACS at Fort Des Moines, Iowa. That's one of the pictures. And I'm just scrolling through the pictures, Carol. This is a menu, Merry Christmas, 1944. Wow. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I did find the pictures, while you were on break.
Oh, wonderful. You found what now? The pictures.
That you're showing, yes.
Oh, wonderful. Yay. So we got a menu here. What is this? I wasn't that astute. Yeah.
Thanksgiving Christmas menus are there.
Oh, wow.
At Fort Des Moines, Iowa.
Okay. Thanksgiving. Yeah. Yeah. I apologize, you all, for not knowing how to turn those pictures upright. But if you scroll down, if you especially on your phone, you can see them. You'll be all right. Okay. This one, I can't see the year. To you who answered the call of your country and served in its armed forces to bring about the total defeat of the enemy, I extend a heartfelt thanks of a grateful nation. As some of the nation's finest. Yes, you are, Miss Rhoda. Yep. You undertook the most severe test one can be called upon to perform. And because you demonstrated the fortitude, resourcefulness, and calm judgment necessary to carry out that task, we now look to you for leadership and examples and further exalting our country in peace. Now, is that Harry Truman? Yeah. Is that signed by Harry Truman?
Yep. You see, it says the White House. It's just a form letter, but
yeah.
Yeah.
She got acknowledgement from the White House, from the evil people who sent her over there, and then they got the nerve to say, "Yeah, you did it." Lord have mercy. The crap we went through. Thank you, Miss Rhoda, for not spitting in that man's face and going to jail and being court-martialed, because I know you wanted to. If y'all, I don't want to spoiler alert. I'm just gonna leave that alone. When you come over here, Carol, we're gonna see this movie again. As a matter of fact, you're probably gonna want to see it twice. Anyway, I got the state of Illinois. Tell us a little bit about that service recognition certificate. She got all kind of certificates. Go ahead.
That was from the state. First, the one from the federal government, and the state government recognized the unit too. Well, her participation in the unit. And whoever was at the time for the state, signed by the treasurer of the state of Illinois, this certificate.
Oh, okay. I don't know what this is. There's a lot of names on that one. I can't see that as I'm scrolling. Do you know what this one is? Right here at the top.
Is a listing showing the people in that unit. Her name is further down on that chart, and it just shows that when they got a promotion.
Ah, she got a promotion. I guess so. All the hell she went through, and I'm gonna leave that alone. Miscellaneous Restitution Bureau, Central Registration Bureau. I'm sorry. Miscellaneous. You want to explain these since you can see, because I don't know what they are. United States Army, Paris. Oh, that's in the United States of Paris. Okay, go ahead. Can you see that? Can you see that?
Yeah, it's a guide for leave for the troops. Because later, there's one that shows that she had a pass to go into Paris. Now, the story she told me is that she was walking off base and they got stopped by a Jeep, and she had to salute the officers that were in it. She claimed it was Eisenhower. And I had tried to pull this up and see if there was a record of the trips he made when he was in. Eisenhower wasn't president then. He was just, in the army, a general in the army.
Really?
She said when she got back to base, that's when she said she realized that they had encountered Eisenhower when they were leaving the base to go on that trip to Paris.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know if that's true or not,
Okay. Here's another picture. I know she's way back there. I can't. Well, tell.
And the second person.
Second person in the back. Second person in the back.
Yeah,
okay.
She's the first down and then the second person over from the left.
From the left. Okay. And as we scroll down, you all have to do that on your own time because I have to zoom in and I can't do that on here. But this is one of her here. Is that her? I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's her. Now, the one when she's next to the guy, I don't know if that's my mother or not. I questioned that one, if that was actually her. It could be.
Okay.
We're the guy.
But
the one sitting on the Jeep, I do recognize that as being her.
Okay. And this one here, that looked like a portrait somebody painted of her.
Yeah. No, you know how pictures were in those days.
Oh yeah, that's right. They sure did. They did look different from now and then. But there's a and what's this last one here? Whack.
This is the 72-hour pass.
Oh wow, 3 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
The one where the statue is there and they're all together. She's in the middle on that one too. But I couldn't remember if that was a statue of Joan of Arc and they were in Paris. But the Paris text underneath it, I'm assuming that location is Paris on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think.
And it's from the publication that still exists as far as I know called Stars and Stripes.
Ah. Okay. I've heard of Stars and Stripes. Wow. Well, this is a little clip from the video, but all of that is there. You can go back to the blog. There's a ton of other information there too. But I want to thank you, Carol, for coming on this morning and for sharing this. And for those who can't see it, you're on the switchboard. Please go to higherlearningnetwork.org and just click on the upper right-hand corner, click on the blog. You'll see it. Wow, that's some powerful information. We are getting firsthand her story right here, not his story, her story. Miss Rhoda Hibbler right here. What do you want to say to us on a closing note? Things people may have not known about your mom that you know, that you hold near and dear to you.
She didn't make a big deal out of it, but she would tell you this story. And you hear often that if you don't see it, you can't be it. Years later, when I was going to be unemployed and I was trying to think of what I was going to do, I ended up joining the Air National Guard in Illinois. And I served about 8 years, I think, almost, from 76 to 84.
Okay.
I'm sure I wouldn't have experienced my mother if I didn't know about my mother having served in the military,
Yeah. Well, I am sure glad that you were mindful enough to come and share her story of a woman who is no longer here with us, but we are saluting our ancestors, and we give thanks this morning for Miss Rhoda Hibbler. And I got a comment here. Viata's Tiny House Village says, amazing information. Thank you, Carol. Thank you for sharing that, Carol. On a closing note, what are you going? Thank us, as Baba Kwame's son Horace would say, thank us, because us is the universal spirit, those who guide us, guard us, and protect us every single day, all the way. We are most grateful to have had this opportunity to salute this ancestor, Miss Rhoda Hibbler. Thank you all. Thank you, Carol. We appreciate you, girl. And you let me know when you want to come over here so we can see that movie. You just say when. Just say when, and it's a done deal. Okay? Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. Love you much. Appreciate you, girl. All right. Thanks, sweetie. And thank you all for joining in this morning and being a part of this historic memorabilia with our very own Shiro, Miss Rhoda Hibbler. Just to think I sat at her table and ate her food, and it was so good. That woman could cook. Well, you think Betty Wright got it? Carol's mom is named Betty Wright, and Betty was the original Betty Wright. Okay, what was that song Betty Wright made that everybody loved? Tonight's the night. Yeah, tonight's the night. Well, baby, today's the day you heard about Rhoda Hibbler, because she was the one. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you for sharing this video, because if you did not know, Rhoda Hibbler, Miss Rhoda Hibbler, was one of the Trick Simple 688. I'm still excited. I still can't get the words out. Thank y'all so much for being here today.
Thanks, Carol.
Thank you, Carol. And thank you, our viewers, for sharing this video, for making it possible, reminding people that you got somebody in your family that's doing something wonderful too. So don't think you don't know. Go back and talk to the old folk in your family, okay? Because it's the old folk in the family that can tell you some things that you don't know, okay? So I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you so much for sharing, and thank you for caring.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a wonderful feeling. There's a handsome man coming my way. Oh, there is a handsome man coming my way. Hi there. What's your name?
Hi.
What's your name?
My name is Tony. And what I want you to do for me is, if you have Xfinity TV, tune in to the Higher Learning Network Tuesdays at 6 p.m., Wednesdays at 1 p.m., Xfinity TV channel 19. Peace out.
We've come to the end of our show today. If you missed any broadcasts, go to our website for the audio and video archives at www.thefemalesolution.com. On behalf of our team of radio hosts, I'd like to thank all of you who participated in today's discussions. And to our global family joining us from all around the world, we say thank you. To our family in China, xie xie. India, Dhanyavad. Japan, arigato. Korea, kamsamnida. Russia, spasiba. Germany, danke. Poland, dziękuję. France, merci. Spain, gracias. Italy, grazie. Egypt, shukran. Ghana, madasi. Nigeria, eshe. South Africa, Ngiabonga. Senegal, Jaref. Kenya, Asante. Israel, Toda. Pakistan, Shukriya. Afghanistan, Tashakur. Saudi Arabia and Palestine, Shukran. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Thank you, and may peace be upon you and the mercy of God and God's blessings.
Again, you're not alone. Join us for thought-provoking, stimulating, and mindful conversations on higher learning with Zelda Speaks for your Monday morning mindfulness sessions on Blog Talk Radio, The Female Solution, Mondays, 7 until 9 a.m. Be sure and send your ideas, thoughts, comments, and suggestions. Also, if you'd like to be a guest on the show, visit ZeldaSpeaks.com and send us your info. We'd love to have you. Experience mindfulness moments with the mindfulness/stress relief coach, Zelda Speaks. And thanks for sharing the mindfulness moment tip of the day. Stay on purpose, Stay empowered and stay tuned to your next session of Mindfulness on Higher Learning with Zelda Speaks. Make it a mindful day. And thanks for listening.